Hey guys, I'm the Dairy Deputy, and I'm bringing to you Pokemon Showdown Replay. Sorry I couldn't get this to you live. I actually started recording, and halfway through the session, I got a call from my mom, and it was a really important call. I needed to take it. I yeah, so I kind of just stopped recording, but it was a great game. I want to go over it with you guys. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna start off with Vobon, and I just want to get my rocks up. I see he has the Staraptor and the Talonflame, and I'm just like, okay, rocks necessity. So first turn, I don't care. I'm gonna eat up that Hydro Pump, fully special defense invested. I get up my rocks. By how much damage that did, the crit that sucked, but overall it didn't really matter. But I decide he is obviously gonna go for the Volt Switch because I'm not staying in, so I stay in. He goes for the Volt Switch crit that sucked, but whatever, and I roar, which is great because I have a 2 out of 6 chance to get something that's gonna take a lot of damage in. And I get one. I get the Staraptor, and that takes 25%, but I need to get the fuck out. So I go to Ribbons because I figure Ribbons can take a hit pretty well, because this is my bulky mega-garchomp that I love to run. It takes like 2 or 3 hits, like easily, and it's just so great. And I predict the Ferrothorn because what else would want to come in? The Rotom Wash maybe, but I mean, yeah. I go for the Fire Fang and I almost kill it. I go for the Stone Edge on this thing just because I'm predicting him to predict me to switch out, because why would I stay in? This thing gets Will-O-Wisp and Hydro Pump, but he does just go for the safe burn. I stay in one more time because I know he's going to go for the Volt Switch, because why the fuck would I even stay in? And now I switch out because obviously he's going to go for the Hydro Pump. I go into India, but now I have to do a hard choice because I don't want to get Volt switched on. But I decide he might go for the burn again, but he actually goes for Pain Split, which, okay. I predict him to go for the burn or for the Volt Switch, so I go back into Ribbons just to get off one more piece of... Oh yeah, I try to go for the flinch, but he misses anyways, so that's cool. And now I go for the burn, but I don't get it, of course. But I mean, I probably would have missed Stone Edge, so I'd rather go for that. And the Volt Switch is the safe play. Then I'm going to go with the Weaver. And I'm going to make a double because I realized that was a horrible play. Actually, no, wait. I was baiting the Willow so I can get the Flash Fire, which I thought after lefties, I have 47%. The last Hydro Pump did 48%. I thought maybe I could live, because if I could live, that would help me so much. But I don't. It kills me. But it's not the biggest deal. Vobon really couldn't do that much help. I go into Unicorn, which this is not a normal Unicorn. Or, I mean, Rotom Wash. This is fully defensive with Hydro, Volt Switch, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Red Card. I have Red Card because it's the perfect Talonflame or Azumarill counter. Because Azumarill, what's it called? Azumarill Belly Drums, and then he hits you and he gets switched out because Red Card. And he loses all that. He loses his Citrus and he can't Belly Drum again, probably. And then Talonflame comes in, takes 50% from rocks, and then hits me, and then gets switched out, which means it's dead next time it comes in. And I don't think either of those have anything that can two-shot me. Azumarill after Belly Drum might, but then once again it loses its Belly Drum. So yeah, and then I can take knockoffs because I don't have an item, which is really cool. And then I actually do get the Talonflame, and I go for the Volt Switch because I knew he would switch out. Either I would Volt Switch on his Rotom, or he would Volt Switch on me. I'd lose my Red Card, and then I could Volt Switch on something else. So that works out great because the Talonflame is just dead. I can go into Glock because I know it's pretty safe. I am going to get the hell out because I do not want to take a burn. I go back into my Unicorn. I'm just going to go for another Will-O-Wisp. Because, I mean, I have no reason not to. He is an offensive one, as I can tell, because he is doing more damage to me than I am to him. And, what's it called? He's faster than me. And I have 8 speed EVs to outspeed other Rotoms who are not invested at all. U-turn just straight up kills it. But he gets the rocks off the field, kills the Latios. Latios? I think that's Latios. But U-turn just kills it, which is great because that's one big threat to India out of the way. But Washington comes in. I go for the Acid Spray, and he's actually down some special defense now. And Scalds will be doing my Scalds will be doing a lot more than his. But he does Volt Switch, which actually my Scald did not as much as the Volt Switch. Never mind. But I decide no, I do live that. Okay. I was actually sacking it, but I actually live. I go for another Scald. Do I get the burn? I get the burn. And that helps so much because now this thing's not a threat. After this turn, one more Scald, I get one more Scald off, and he doesn't actually get the burn damage because he Volt Switches out. But still, he's low enough to where I'm pretty sure I can kill. I can rest on this Conkeldurr, because I know at that range, the only thing I outspeed him. So if he wants to kill me beforehand, he has to Mach Punch, and I know I can live that. So he goes for the Dragon Punch, which does so much damage. Oh my goodness. And I just start going for Sleep Talks. I get a rest, so that's kind of bad. I get the Hydro the second turn, which does actually pretty good damage. But I go back down. I forget that he has the Mach Punch because I'm stupid, and I just go for another rest, where I actually could have had a free switch into Glock pretty much. Relatively free. He does knock off my Choice Band, which means I can now go for an Acrobatics, because that's the only reason I have Acrobatics. So after I get a knockoff on... I get knocked off by Conkeldurrs, and then I kill them with Acrobatics. That's literally the reason why I have Acrobatics. I come out with Weaver, and boom, I started kills from that range. I honestly did not think it would, but oh my goodness, Weaver is so strong. And then I can just knock off. The crit probably didn't matter. Like I said, I don't think he has almost any defense investment, so if he did, maybe he would have lived, but whatever. I won. GG. It was a good game. So yeah, sorry I couldn't bring it to you live. See you next time. Stay dairy out there. No, you're not my stupid. Okay, bye.